So it puts Stewart back on the line. Shot 100% from, well, no, they're going to take it out of bounds. Greg, it was not a shooting foul. So they get it underneath the basket.
It is the 13th. A couple of substitutes. You saw them on the screen. The first one in was Charles Smith for Northeast Louisiana. In for Sam Houston State, number 11, Jose Rendon. It is 15-14. Sam Houston on top.
Sam Houston right now giving up the three-point shot, but they're denying anything in the middle.
And it's taken away. On the drive is Roosevelt Moore. He stops for three and hits it. That's the modern fast break, folks. Run down the court as fast as you can, but stop at the line and shoot. 18-14. And they get two of them back. Louis Davis. 18-16. Another three. This one will be short, but the rebound comes inside, and the follow shot is good by Anthony Simmons.
Sam Houston benefiting again from the offensive rebound as Moore followed up the missed shot, kicked it around to Simmons. Nice hustle on the offensive end.
4-point lead for the Bearcats, almost taken away again, but it's swung around to Johnson. There's Stewart in traffic. He still can't get the call. Actually, basket's going to be credited there to number 24, Charles Williams, although it may have been topped in more by Garman.
Well, when you go to the offensive basket and you hustle, you get credit for the ball going in.
Rendon, and he lays it off to Garman. Well, Garman gets his own basket this time on the assist from Rendon, and it's 22-18, 4-point lead. Sam Houston State nearing the 10-minute mark here in the first half. Stewart still looking, finally got a basket. Well, I'll tell you what, they post him in there. He'll start scoring. 22-20.
Sam Houston's offense very, very high. No low post player. If they're trying to open up the middle and find something open inside, they defense themselves as two Sam Houston players ran into each other. One went down.
And there's Stewart again, and that ties it up. Stewart makes it 22-22, and now they can stop the clock. I think is that Burke?
Yeah, it looks like Fred Burke, 6'5" junior forward.
And he has, let's take a look at exactly how that happened to him.
They were trying to get open down underneath. Here's the drive starting by Burke from the corner. Simmons coming over to help him, runs right into him, and he's the guy that hurt his own teammate.
We'll take a break with 10:02 to go in the first half. We're tied at 22.
Now you can draw the roundest circles, perfect straight lines in any direction, even complicated geometric patterns, perfect every time with the amazing rolling ruler. The secret tool of architects and draftsmen has two tire-like gripping rollers that keep the rolling ruler level as it speeds across your work. The special meter automatically indicates the distance between your lines. The rolling ruler makes professional-looking office forms, charts, graphs, school projects come alive. Do geometry and trig faster and easier. Craftspeople find it irresistible. Dress patterns can be altered to any size. The handyman will love the built-in protractor for perfect angles or make beautiful curves and long straight lines that go on and on. Call or send for rolling ruler right now. Simply insert your pencil into any hole and roll straight lines, parallel lines. Insert two pencils and roll curves, arcs, and circles instantly. Redecorate like a professional. Replan your lawn and garden to perfect scale. Get results you'll be proud of. Kids love it just for doodling. Call or send $12.98 to Rolling Ruler now. You'll also receive the amazing pantograph. Copy your favorite photos, cartoons, or designs to any size in just minutes. Finish with the confidence of a real artist. You'll impress yourself. Call or send now. You get the rolling ruler and the amazing pantograph for only $12.98. Order now.
We've had a good first half so far, outside of 22. Don't forget, you can keep up with Southland Conference basketball action each week on HSE's lineup of coaches shows. Thursday and Friday afternoons from 3:30 to 5. You'll find out who the winners and losers from the week's conference action are. The Southland Conference and HSE, the best teams on TV. Speaking of the Southland Conference, let's take a look at Burke. He's going to head for the locker room to be attended to, possibly a stitch or butterfly bandage of some type, as the pressure is paying off. Johnson missed it. And that's going to be an over the back, I'm sure.
Well,
Well, maybe not. I was wrong. It's going to be called instead on Jacoby Garment. I thought someone was on his back. Maybe he was on someone else's back.
well, you said over the back. The only correction was he was around the back because he's a little guy and he couldn't get up that high, but they did get the foul. Northeast gets the ball back.
Into the lineup for Northeast, 44. That's Antoine Marshall. There he's got the ball now.
Sam Houston continuing to pack this zone defense inside, just giving away the three-point shot. Until you beat me from the outside, I'm going to stay in this defense, seems to be the attitude.
Whoa, whoa. An interesting choice by Brian Stewart. But he's gotten it loose now. He's got 8 points, and it's 24-22. Another lead change. That's number 6. Northeast on top. Rendon trying to drive by. That's a 5-second call.
Well, one of the problems with the offense is that their guards are so far out that it's very difficult to make the long pass down inside. Number 2, you're in that position where if you do not penetrate within that 5-second count, you lose the basketball, and that's what happened to him, Greg. So you got to put that down under turnover.
Yeah, that's a rule that I'm still wondering how long we really needed in college basketball. Once they got to the shot clock, but it's still there. Just another thing the officials have to watch. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Well, it was intended to try to speed up the action, and sometimes it does, but it hurts you in other ways. And
you don't really, as I say, with the clock, you don't really need it as much as you once did when there was no clock. 24-22. 2-point lead. Sam Houston down by 2, trying to drive through the defense. That's usually unwise. And so far, it didn't hurt him because it looks like it'll be a foul on the ankles. Be coming down on the ankles. It looks like Anthony Smith.
Yeah, Anthony Smith at 6'9" was down on the floor. Everybody goes after the loose ball. Here's the scramble. Anthony rolls underneath him like a defensive back, and he's laying on the leg, but it's a non-shooting foul, so they only give it up out of bounds.
Shot doesn't go in the corner. There was a lot of activity on the rebound there. The rebound finally pulled off by Keith Jackson. Team fouls 4 against Sam Houston State, 3 against Northeast. And Stewart, he knows where that basket is. These guys who score, they know where it is, whether they're turned around or upside down. Stewart now with 10 points.
Again, take a look at how far the offensive guard is. He's out at near the half court. He cannot penetrate to get down inside. So when your man finally is open, you have the long pass, and it's backfired for him.
Nice little touch from the left corner. That was Lance Alexander's first basket. He averages 3.5. Here's a ball that was, well, they're going to say over and back. Tried to plead his case. Charles Williams said, wait a minute, that's touch, that's touch. Well, it wasn't.
Keith Johnson made the mistake. He was trying to kick it back out to his teammate and threw it over his head. So good break for Sam Houston.
2-point lead for Northeast. Rendon with the ball. Quickly downside quickly in a basket. James Sears with his 3rd hoop. He's got 6, and we're tied again at 26. 3rd time we've been tied. And we've had a good first half. 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Burke has made his way back to the bench, all taped up over the eye, so he'll be back in action shortly.
That's the man they want to get the basketball to.
When in doubt, shot doesn't go down from outside by Marshall, but they get the ball back again on those long rebounds on the missed 3-pointers. Johnson can't get it to fall. Garner with the rebound, and he is climbed on.